Alright, sleepyheads, welcome back to Crimson High. Yes, I know this was supposed to be like recorded and uploaded and whatever, like last week, but hey, life happens, dog, you know, just scratched me with their teeth or with their tooth, and boom, I got my rabies shot. Look at that. It is what it is, boyos. By the time June and Suzu find us, the sun is setting and the soft dust light makes us glow, hiding at least some of the redness in our cheeks. Literally. Hello, husband. Okami? Having... hi, Sen. Hi, Okami. Fun. Okay, hey. Hey, girls. Yeah, sure. What are you up to? June and I wanted... did I say subscribe, like, comment down below? Well, I just did. There we go. June and I wanted to spend some time at the beach, but while we were getting ready, June suddenly got all flushed and collapsed on the floor. Are you alright, June? Yeah, it's okay. If I'm not mistaken, it's nothing to be concerned about, June. She kinda shares my excitement. You felt us mating just now? Uh-huh, Sen was really excited, especially right before we got here. Walking here was super hard, it took us forever to get here from the elevator. Yeah, well, May told us that someone was coming, but not who, so... Is that why she was trying to stall us too? Well, I mean, yeah? No comment. So does that mean Okami's going to join too? Join what? Hold your horses, woman. We haven't talked about anything like that yet. Just about that harem of yours May mentioned earlier, these two part of it. Kinda. Suzu is, but June, it's complicated. Now I've got nothing else planned for the evening. Right, yeah, Suzu, cutie? Yes, husband? Did you just come here to check out what was happening, or was there something you needed to talk to me about? Kind of. We wanted to ask if it was fine for us to go out by ourselves with everything happening. We weren't sure if it was safe. Since June said you were back here, we figured we could come say hi on our way down instead of calling you. Right, yeah, I think it should be fine for you to go out by yourselves. Just do me a favor and stay together, please. And call me as soon as you think something might be up. No matter how trivial it may seem, alright? Yes, okay. I love you. Yeah, I love you too, cutie. And June? Yeah? Sorry about before. I'm still not used to you sharing everything I'm still not used to you sharing everything I feel. It's okay, it feels super good when it happens. It's just really surprising when it happens out of nowhere. Well, oh wait. Okay, censor her first, let's talk a little bit of discussion here. Wait, yeah, this is... Okay, if you have Jude with you, she's an indicator that something is going on. Let's just go with that. Yeah, I can imagine. We'll be back in an hour or two, okay? Yeah, remember to call me if you need anything. See you later, son. Bye, girls. Have fun. Husband? Yeah, by accident. Mostly, but it's nice. I guess I should explain some things to you, though. I'd like that, but first, make some room over there. Gladly. This guy's smooth, man. Also censor the bottom left. Alright, we're good. Getting up from her lounger, Kami comes over and joins me on mine, making herself comfortable against my chest, but no, not before dropping her towel. So now tell me, how did you accidentally become Suzu's husband? Well, I guess I gotta start a little earlier for context. So over the next 20 or so minutes, that I give a comment overview about pretty much everything that happened and led up to Suzu's and my accidental wedding, or watch my videos. Either way, she mostly just listens attentively, occasionally asking the odd question for clarification, while slowly stroking my chest and arm. Naturally, the conversation doesn't just stay on the topic of Suzu, but eventually evolves into a more general discussion about my love life and whom else I'm involved with. Seeing as I don't have any interest in hiding something from Okami or any of the girls I'm with, for that matter, I don't keep anything from her. To my delight, she meets my explanation with nothing but curiosity, further reinforcing my resolve to be open about these things. Alright, sorry for the quick cut. Yes, censor. Censor everything. Except for the Okami nameplate, I guess, or... Did I say nameplate? For the Okami name. For the name of the character, yeah. And now you're unsure when to tell Nene about you being who you are. Yeah, pretty much. Although I figured that outright telling her would be weird. It would be. Let her find out herself. That way you don't have to deal with the awkwardness of her very much justified doubts. And your relationship can progress naturally. That's what I figured too, yeah. Yeah. Waifu? This harem of yours, it's not much different from a pack, is it? You tell me, you know a lot more about what it's like to be part of a wolf pack than me. Usually in a pack there's more than one male, but there are a lot of similarities from what you've told me. I was about to say as well, in a weird sense, is there usually just one alpha male? Yeah, there could be other males as well, but there's gonna be one dude that's leading everybody and he has like a harem. Isn't that how lions do it? I don't know. Seeing as that's the case, do you want me to become an actual part of your pack too? Or would you prefer for us to stay mating companions only? The way she's asking feels formal in a way, like she needs a clear answer from me right now, an answer I'm happy to provide. No, I very much want you to be more than just a, fuck buddy, I like her company. I do like the mating part too though, you're hot as F and I love how into things you got earlier. Yeah, earlier was a good time, I wouldn't mind doing that on a regular basis either. And more. Meaning you want to be my girl, become part of my pack? Is that... You're a good girl, yeah, and yes, part of your pack too. Oh my god, this guy's good. No. Now when I think about it, he's just got that, he has that active ability of just fuck it, plot, destiny, whatever's pushing the strings here, the strings of the spider strings, the webbed strings of fate. My good girl, yeah. Leaning in, Okami immediately picks up on my intentions and meets me halfway for a gentle and way more romantic kiss than any we've shared before. This feels good. Yeah, it does. I do have a question though. Shoot. What about Emika? What do you mean? Do you intend to mate with her too? So far, not really. No. While she's cute, she can also be pretty exhausting in her strive to own up to her expectations. Or what she thinks her expectations of her are, at least. Hamster on screen, very cheeky. I know, she hasn't had it easy though. Leaving the pack the way I did, Emika and the others were pretty much left with no guidance at all, so someone had to step up. That someone was Emika. Wasn't it the same for you, after your dad passed though? Sure, but Emika isn't me. I agree. People are people, individuals, right? We might have some similarities from one another, maybe shared experiences, but by the end of the day, it could be a different outcome. Sure, but Emika isn't me. I don't see myself as extraordinarily tough or anything, but I don't take shit from anyone. Never have, never will. Emika, on the other hand, while she's similar in a way, she always had another, more sensitive side to her. She is tough in her own right, but she's also full of love for everything and everyone. Aw, that's kinda cute the way she talks about her sister. Making it hard for her to actually lead anyone. She's too caring to make tough decisions, but she had to force herself into this role because everyone else was even less suited for it. Especially Ichiro. She told me about the time after I left, and well, it came down to either Emika assuming the role of the pack's alpha, or Ichiro claiming it and ruining everything. Oh. Yeah, it was only after Ichiro had been touched as well that Emika was able to actually relax at least somewhat. But by the time, she had already forced herself to be tougher than she is for a while, and now she doesn't really know who she is. Pretty much. At least that's what I assume is why she keeps flailing around like a newborn pup who can't control her tail just yet. That explains a lot. So what are you actually asking? Do you want me to get closer to? Kind of. I think she could benefit from being part of your pack, following and being protected by a strong male. It'd give her a sense of security that she's been missing pretty much ever since her dad died. Not since you left? Not really. While Emika thinks of me as some sort of super she-wolf, she, just as I and most of the others, instinctually wants to follow a strong male. It's why she suggested the date too. You think so? I'm sure of it. Damn, boning two sisters? That's I mean, non-vampire sisters. I mean, what are we gotta lock in, everyone. Stop with the gooner gutter brain and lock the fuck in, okay? Her whole reasoning of it being to try and understand what I see in you may be the truth, but her intentions aren't what she says they are. You think she's trying to figure out if I can give her the feeling of security she's craving. Yeah, it's one of the things I'm drawn to you for, and she knows that. Did you talk that much about this topic? Not really. She knows me though. If I didn't feel safe with you, I wouldn't have let you get close to me in the first place. And now she wants to figure out if she could get the same from you. Huh. Something to think about. Well, I'm blatantly changing the topic, but you said Ichiro was touched too by Luna? I don't know by whom or what, to be honest. Was it Luna though? How do you know? He feels wrong. Even more so than he did when he was still a wolf. What, like corrupted or something? Damn, the kingdoms are getting corrupted. It's insane. Yeah, actually, that's a good way to put it. It feels like a tainted version of what someone touched by Luna should feel like. That's somewhat concerning? It is. I don't know what to make of it either. Can't you ask our goddess about it? I can't just chat with her whenever I feel like it, Sen. She's a goddess. However, when we go to Yuhiko, I should be able to. There's a natural shrine there that makes it easier to get your attention. I agree, you know, sometimes goddesses do their whims, you know, they're whimsical in nature. There could be 3 of them, 4 of them. Some are more determined, some are goofy, some are good-natured, some are a bit more malicious. Either way, you know, it just happens. However, when we go to Yuhiko, I should be able to. There's a natural shrine there. Oh, I already read that. I'm sorry. Scatterbrain. Sure, we can visit the shrine when we go there anyways. But again, not yet sure when we can. Possibly sometime over the weekend. Yeah. Maybe we should take Emika with us too. What do you think? I agree. We should not get her detached with anything. That's for sure. Your decision, but I think it could be good for her. I'll ask. No, wait. She doesn't have a phone. Can't really ask her that way. She's way too stubborn in that regard. I'll talk to her tonight. About accompanying us? No, that's on you. I'll talk to her about getting her a phone. You think you'll be able to convince her? Not going to give her a choice. Phones are too useful not to have, so I'll just tell her that she's getting one. Perks of being the bigger sister, you know? More like perks of being a badass bigger sister. She's looking at this guy's my man. She already said yes. You don't need to try hard anymore. Maybe, you know, because we're already hard. Okay, we gotta stop, man. We gotta stop these shenanigans. Badass am I, huh? Quiet and looking really hot while you're at it. I really love how your hair looks right now, by the way. Oh, it's just slicked back though. You like it that way? A lot, but you're gorgeous either way. She got that smirk. She got that cheeky grin right there. She got that face. Like, I don't know, it's quite... I like it as well. Am I now? This guy's still rizzing. Stop. I get it. She's already... You already got inside, you know? We already went all the bases. If this was a home run, we already did it, my man. She already said yes. Part of the Gooner pack. Wait, no. The Wolf pack. Let's go with that. Yeah, so much so that I wouldn't mind going for another round. Getting horny again? Been for a while now, and how couldn't I with you lying here like that? No freaking way. Want me to blow ya? Oh my days. Of course, I as a gentleman, ladies and gentlemen, no, guys and gals watching, I would say no to this. She is a woman. We gotta respect her boundaries. But what am I? She offered it. It would be disrespectful to decline a gift. Yeah, I want that very much. Tell me to. Sensing what this is about, I tried to be as stern as I can while still sounding natural. Get down and blow me, beautiful. Wow, never knew I would say that ever. Gladly. Oh, great, alright. I succeed. Of course you will succeed, my man. What are we even talking about? Alright, everyone, welcome back. So, things got blown way over their like proportions or whatever. Or wait, did I even say that correctly? My goodness. On the way there, I'll be honest, I would say we had to, for the 2 weeks that I've been like locking in, right? There's a lot of shit that happens, you know. I fell out of a fucking ladder from the tip of the top, by the way. First time that happened. You know, now I kind of feel like I kind of a little bit scared of ladders. I can still do it, you know, but I'll trust my gut. Second, I know I'm yapping. Internet got cut, not because it wasn't paid, but one of the technicians were fondling around the new NAP, you know, one of the network accessibility box. I don't know what it's called, NAP whatever, freaking network box outside. We lost the internet connection. Then we went to the internet service provider's office or whatever, or branch office. We were like, okay, first, we don't have internet. Second, we're gonna upgrade the internet a little bit, you know, for the plan. So that's that. And third, our dog got out. I gotta fetch her, but she was in heat. I got a fight of dogs. And you know what's funny? 7 to 8 years of having Sandra as a dog. Never have been bitten ever once. But this time, she did not bite me, by the way. She was headbutting me and shit. But I don't know, it was one of her teeth, I guess. You know, that fake biting. Kind of, not really bit, but slightly scratch a part of my face. And there we go. I had to get a rabies injection. And as I still have like 2 sessions with the doctor. The first one, 3 injections to the face, my man. And then a tetanus shot, because tetanus shot in general is antibacterial, so that's just a precaution as well. So that's 2 to the left of my shoulder. Yeah, to my arm, and 3 to the right, I think, or 2, either way. So for the past few days, my arms are like hurting or whatever. What a doozy of 2 weeks right there. On the way there, I put my arm around Okami and she I'm sorry for the yapping. Okami and she leans her head against my shoulder, both of us simply enjoying each other's company. Also, we bought a table. I said we because, you know, my grandma's paying for it. I'm also gonna pay for it as well. I don't have the cash. You know how it is with YouTube, guys, and my other sidelines. I get my money. Depends, you know. Sometimes it could be a week. Sometimes it could be the end of the month. It is what it is. But yeah, I'll be paying for it, of course. It's like $60. I could do that. I can handle that. I'd be paying her like $100. You know, just put it out there, or maybe 200. Either way, that's like a bonus. When we get to the shower room, the topic of showering alone or together naturally comes up, but we decide against showering together for the sake of actually getting clean. We both know that should we shower together, there wouldn't be much cleaning happening after all. 15-ish minutes later, the two of us meet again, now freshly showered and no longer naked, and then head for the lobby. Alrighty then, that was a good 5-minute yapping. Are you sure you don't want me to take you home? I can handle myself. Besides, I'm not going to head straight home anyway. Emika? Yeah, going to meet her downtown to show her how convenience stores work. That sounds horrible. Nothing to be done about it. Someone has to show her. Fair enough. Take care, alright? Text me when you're home. Worried about me, even though I said that I can handle myself? I know you can. Doesn't change the fact that I want to see you safe. This guy is good. This guy is good, man. If I was a lady, and this is the guy that was... Alright, okay, you know what? No, we're going to like weird territory. I don't want to discuss it. I just noticed that. Wait a minute. Let me catch myself before I get caught lacking, alright? It's you're capable, but you're not invincible. So, of course, I'm going to worry while I can't be around to protect you myself. This guy's good. I know. See you soon, lover. Bye, beautiful. Who would have thought we work pretty well together? She never answered my question about the man that was with her goddess, though. I wonder if she forgot or... Done for the evening, are ya? It's May. Hey, May? Yeah, we are. The pool is great, by the way. Doing my darndest to keep it that way. Speaking of, you went at it like animals back there. It was quite the sight. Were you watching the whole time? Sorta. Yeah, I like the part where you two boned, even though the other two were coming. Well, I guess I don't really mind you having watched us. I have a question though. What question? Why are you so different from the others? That's a kind of rude thing to ask, isn't it? I know, right? Is she Australian? Sorry, not my intention. It's just the other Mays I've met so far seem to be all the same person, only with slightly different looks. But you seem to be almost a different person altogether. Not sure what to tell you, we're all the same, but I felt this persona to be more fitting for a pool gal, I suppose. Oh yeah, okay, that's fair. I gotta admit, you're making me curious though. How so? It's not every day that you meet someone with multiple bodies. It's fascinating. Oh, so you want to play 20 questions with little old me after all. I mean, that could be interesting, I guess. I'm not really expecting you to just sit down and answer all my questions, though. No? Not really? Although I wouldn't mind just hanging out with you. This guy's good. This guy's sliding in there like it's the DMs of fucking Twitter. Also, I gotta answer cyber... sexuals. Yes, it's a game. It's kind of mix of AI and corn stars. Corn, the food, yeah. I'm still thinking about it. No, is it bad that I'm thinking about? No, I'm still thinking about it. They did approach me back then, and at the time I kind of like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't want to say yes and then get cold feet. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those decisions where like, can I even show this on YouTube? Maybe I can, maybe I don't, maybe yes. Okay, like in general, yeah, either just the two of us or you join me and the girls when we're out by the pool or something. I imagine it must be pretty lonely just hanging out with your other bodies all day every day in here. That's actually kind of sweet of you. Also, going back to the collab thing with them. I haven't said yes because we're talking about real people right here. Like actual actors, you know what? Of the adult variety. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's YouTube. I don't know about. I've been tiptoeing around with YouTube. I've been playing it a bit. Dare I say, unsafe. I've been doing like 18 plus content, right? I'm also trying to censor some stuff, but stuff that I think I can also just not censor, but just put 18 plus. You know, you fight your wars, you fight your battles. Yeah, sure, we can hang out. We'll do that then. Sorry if I'm like cutting in with the yapping. I just gotta get it out there. You know, since you might see a video that's like, what the fuck is this? Is this allowed? Yeah, you might see that, a video like that. For now, I gotta head up and check in with the girls though. Speaking of, is Nagisa still around? Do you know? Nah, she ain't around no more. Left a while ago after Nene told her to head home without her. Nene's still here? Yeah, still upstairs with Miko in her room. Do you know where everyone is at all times in here? Maybe? Well, that's good, I guess. I'll go check in with them then. Oh, by the way, I appreciate you giving us a heads up earlier. No biggie, even though he's RIP to the GOAT, you know? I gotta look out for my guest's privacy after all. That's reassuring. One last thing before I head up though. It really is just us, the people from my group, including Hibiki, in here, isn't it? Yeah, why? Quite a strange, honest question from Sen Ren. I assume that's by design. Maybe? What are you getting at? Could you do me a favor and let me know if anyone else comes here then? Like, why don't you have some outsider come snooping around? Yeah, sure, I've done that anyways. Great, thanks mate, I appreciate that a lot. Again, no biggie, no diddy. All part of the deal with the lube, right? Baby oil. Deal? What deal? Oh, nothing, just a figure of speech. Yeah, right, I guess I'll have to believe that for now. Anyways, thanks again mate, I'll see you around. Sure thing, Sen, I'll watch you too. Of course you will. After dropping that weirdly unsettling but actually not really line, pool, May turns around and heads back to the pool area, leaving me behind in the lobby with a still napping receptionist May. Huh, she's the strange one. There's a lot more to her than what meets the eye. I'm glad she's looking out for us though. I wonder if that's part of the why Kuro said this place was doing a lot for the girl's safety. Probably, right? The hotel has a somewhat powerful and kinda omnipresent myth like her around, acting as an ever-vigilant early warning system of sorts. I can see why Kuro has so much faith in it. But anyways, it's time to head upstairs and check in on the girls. Stepping inside the elevator, I take out my phone to check it for messages on my way upstairs, seeing as I haven't really paid too much attention to my phone during the evening. Of course, there are a few messages waiting for me. Let's go with Anaiwen. I don't think she's gonna send us pictures, right? Okay. Caspera little cub. Looks like I lost track of time while working on my current project. I won't be able to make it tonight anymore, but I can come over tomorrow morning before going to HQ if you'd like. Hey Naiwen? Tomorrow morning is fine. Just give me a heads up when you're on your way and I'll make sure to be here. Admittedly, I haven't been thinking about Hibiki much since getting here. There just was so much else to think about. But I guess June would have told me if there had been some sort of development with Hibiki, so it's not like I could have done much other than what I already did anyways. I really hope Inaiwan can help out with the whole Hibiki situation. With a decisive ding, the elevator arrives at the 3rd floor, taking me out of checking my phone. Stepping into the hallway, however, I decided to finish checking my messages before continuing on towards Miko's room. Thank goodness, I was about to say, what? Takako! Hello? I felt cute earlier, so I took this for you since you haven't asked for anything specific yet. Censor that image. Alright, so Takako said up here, have you made any progress with Mana yet by chance? So for those who might be arguing, why did I not show it? It's to save a little bit of tedious time with, like, you know, censoring some stuff. Thank you for yesterday. I know that what I did wasn't a great move. And I'm grateful that you let me get away with only some embarrassment. I really don't mind sending you these pictures of me, you know. You seem like a trustworthy person. Anyway, I'll put my phone away now. See you around. Alright, she really isn't that bad, I guess. Hopefully she's learned from her mistakes without having to suffer any grave consequences. It seems that way at least. Alright, let's see. Hey Takako, that really is a cute picture. It gave me the boing, or what I would say the full mass of a boat. Of a ship. I like the side of yours. Don't worry about yesterday. I think you learned your lesson, so I don't see any reason to punish you any further for a mistake that did not do any real harm. Unless you want a spanking. Damn it, Pill! Oh, whatever, I'm not gonna delete the message. Since you mentioned me asking for something specific, what's your stance on cosplay? I could see you looking great in a sexy costume of sorts. I don't feel obligated to, though it's just a suggestion. Anyways, thanks for the picture. See you around, Takako. Reina. Sen, how did it go with Miss Yuzuki? Were you successful? Also, did you have a chance to talk to Miss Anzu yet? Hina says hi, by the way. Alright, shit. Alright, I shouldn't talk to Aki. I postponed that for way too long already. Maybe I should do it after quickly checking in with Miko and Neni in a moment. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Alright, let's see. Hey Reina, haven't talked to Aki yet, but I'm going to see her in like half an hour to do so. I'll let you know what she says afterwards. As for waking Yui up, we were successful, yes. Things did not go quite as expected though. Yui's eye color changed just like Suzu's did on Sunday. Which, by the way, it did again. Suzu's eye color changing, that is. Apparently there was another component to this whole thing, and yeah, the crest has wandered from her chest to her back too. It's all a bit confusing, honestly. Anyways, Yui's awake but has gray eyes now. I'm not sure if anything else has changed though. Gonna ask them about that when I go visit them too. Say hi to Hina for me too, please. How are she and sorry, I fucked up. How are she and Mana doing anyways? No immediate reply. I guess I'll check in with Reina after talking to Aki again. I should give Mana a call or at the very least send her a message too. I miss her and Hina. What the fuck? I can't read. I miss her and Hina. If I hadn't had so much on my plate, I would have visited them already. Maybe tomorrow I should ask Reina if Mana is already back to school or if she's still staying home with Hina when I talk to her later. Yukari. Oh god. Hey there, handsome. I figured you're still busy with protecting the celebrity, so I decided to send you a little pick-me-up. I don't need to censor that, but let's see if I would have to censor that when it gets bigger. Hot damn, son! Yeah, I definitely need to find some time for Yukari soon. Well, if that's the kind of research we're getting into, I'll be a student all day. Okay, let's calm down. Let's calm down. Guys and let's calm down, alright? Just to give you an idea of what you can expect when we see each other again. How are things with a celebrity anyways? Can you still not tell me who it is? Can you at least tell me if it's a man or a woman? I'm so curious. From a few minutes ago, huh? I wonder if she's still wearing her uniform. Alright, let's see. Hey Yukari, you look amazing in your uniform. Makes me loathe not being there with you. Say, you wouldn't still be wearing it. Oh, and no, I still can't tell you who it is. Well, it's a woman, that much I can tell you. Hey! A woman? This doesn't help me at all. If anything, it only makes me more curious. Yep, still wearing it, and still looking pretty good in it. Beanflix. Stormside. Is that a game or is that a makeshift fake series kind of thing? Wait, go back. After returning from his time within a special military unit designed for people with magical abilities, Atom meets his childhood friend Riley and her best friend Cassie, who are planning their own next steps in life. Well, that sounds interesting. Damn it, you're making it really hard not to just bait here and come over. Come and bring your celebrity friend. We can all have fun together. Hard fun. I can't, not today. However, I should be able to meet you soon. Is your offer of wearing the uniform when we see each other still on the table? You better believe it. Ah, just like Naruto Shippuden. Believe it! I can't wait. Why did you ask if I was still wearing my uniform? Pretty much for what you already gave me, another picture of you in it. Oh, wait, give me a second. Am I getting another one? No reaction, I think I'm getting another one. Oh my days, now I have to censor that. Alright, welcome back everyone. So, based from the picture and the thumbnail, you'll see it of course. Yeah, here's Sen's reply. You're killing me here, Yukari. That bad? Winky face? Yeah, you're crazy hot. I really want to be with you right now. Be with me or be with me. Inya? Alright, let me know when you're free and we'll see what happens when we meet up. Alright, handsome? I'll definitely do that. Are you doing alright by the way? Yes, I'm fine. Although I've heard that one of my relatives has come to Akimura, I'm not sure how to feel about that to be honest. But thanks for asking, handsome. She hasn't contacted you yet? Not yet, no. Apparently she's been here for a while already too. Huh, I wouldn't worry about it too much then. Maybe it's just a coincidence that she's here? I mean, if not, she'd already have contacted you already, right? Yes, maybe. I'll have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, not like you can do much more than that. Listen, I gotta go now. I'll message you as soon as I can tell you when I'm free to meet up, alright? Say hi to your celebrity friend from me. And don't do anything with her I wouldn't do. At least not without me there. I'll try to contain myself for when we have our threesome with my mysterious celebrity protectee. See you soon, Yukari. Take care and let me know if you need anything. Looking forward to it. Technically, what Yukari was talking about there, albeit unknowingly, was a threesome with her and Aki. Yeah, that's gotta go into the bucket list for sure. And now for the big gilf. Also, why is my cursor doing the loading thing? Is it updating? Is my computer? No, I don't know. Alright, let's see. Alright. Kuro. Hey, Sen! Preparations are taking longer than expected. Someone has been a little careless over the years. We'll come by tomorrow though, if that's okay with you. Make sure to be at the hotel in the early evening. Another thing, if you want to bring that air friend of yours, let her know too. It would be good for her to be there, but it's not mandatory. Could be a nice way for her to get closer to her though. Anyway, expect us around 7 tomorrow. Also, hey Sen, why are British vampires the happiest? Because they're having a bloody good time. I might have to censor that. If I want to bring Miko, huh? Does that mean she wants to take us somewhere, or did she just mean that I want to bring her Miko to meet her? I really wonder what she has planned for tomorrow. But shit, I've got the date with Kana tomorrow evening. I'd rather not cancel that again. Then again, Kuro can't expect for me to just drop everything. I'll just ask her to push things back until after the date and she'll have to live with it. Sucks, but I'm not gonna disappoint Kana again. Alright, I gotta like censor that freaking meme. Hey Kuro, I'll let Miko know, but there's a bit of an issue with the time. I already got plans for tomorrow evening, but that I don't really want to drop. Can we push you coming here back by a couple hours? No problem, Sen. Would 10 PM work? Yeah, that would be a lot better. Thanks, Kuro. It's fine, I did kinda spring this on ya. No comments about my meme though. It made me say the word sigh out loud. Great! I'll see you tomorrow then. Enjoy your evening. Thanks, Kuro. See you tomorrow. In bed. Okay, let's calm down. She's not part of the harem yet. Finally being done going through my messages, I put my phone away, suddenly realizing that I've been standing in the middle of the hallway for a good 15 minutes. Well, I blame Yukari and Takako for sending me a bunch of sexy pictures. Fuck me. Freaking vertigo over here. Holy shit. Not literally. That scared me. You do know I'm gonna spill the beans. My room has a wooden door, so if you do knock, that's the same, almost similar sound effect. Not exactly the same, but you know. Spook the fuck out of me. Anyways, deciding to move on, I head towards Miko's room and knock on the door. If I have to take Nene home, I don't want it to be too late so that I still have enough time to talk to Aki afterwards. Censor her. A few seconds after a knock on her door, Miko opens and greets me with a lovely smile. Hi Sen, come in. Hey Miko, yeah thanks. Hey Nene, hi Den. Did you remodel your room again, Miko? Yup, I asked May to help me out. Isn't it way too annoying to keep doing that? It's not bad, May knows what she's doing. Huh, but I guess it's fine either way. Anyways, how are the two of you doing? Did you end up telling Miko what you wanted to tell her, Nene? Yes. It didn't even take that long for her to remember. She's like Mike Tyson but hotter. So what have you been doing since? Just talking about old times? Something like that. Miko, I've thought about Nene a lot ever since mom adopted me. Because I had to leave her behind in the orphanage. In hindsight, I should have recognized her when we met again in class. It's not her fault. I've changed a lot since back then. Only outwardly, you're still the same girl from back then. Otherwise, maybe, but it's still not your fault. Thanks for helping me then. Thanks for helping us, is what she means. I benefit from this at least as much as she does. Yes, I didn't do all that much, but sure, you're welcome. I'm glad that you two found each other again. What's your plan for the rest of the evening, though? I'm fine with taking you home whenever, Nene. You want to take me home? Yeah, May told me that Nag's already left, and I'm definitely not gonna let you go home by yourself this late in the evening. Oh, that's very kind of you then, but we still have a lot to talk about, and neither of us want to end tonight early, so we thought Nene could maybe stay here overnight, or do you need me? It's fine, I'll be around, same as now, Nikiri, so it shouldn't be an issue for her to take tonight off. Apparently, we're only a third line of defense anyways, so we don't have to be as vigilant as I expected. Because of May? Yeah, actually, her and Iwin's device, how do you know? I've talked to her when she came over in her maid form to clean the room murder, and hold on, there's a maid May too? Yes, she's really cute. Good to know. Sorry, continue. Well, among other things, we talked about why we are here. I raised an eyebrow at that, concerned that Miko told May things she wasn't supposed to. Don't worry, I did not tell her any details, even though she almost certainly already knows why we're here. I did tell her that I'm worried about something happening to people from our group though, after which she explained some things about herself. May is powerful, at least here, and she's unquestionably on our side, so we should be more than safe here. Why do you think that? Apparently because of you. This guy's erasing everyone, even the multi-bodied May, which we could easily do a... Would that be a harem? Or would that be just one single individual with multiple bodies? Holy shit! I told you, didn't I? It's all part of the deal. May? How did you get in here? I didn't hear the door opening. That's because I didn't open it. Let me guess, she can teleport inside the hotel, wherever she wants to. Huh? Don't worry about it for now, Sen. The point is that you are safe here. Because you can access any room without using the door? In a way, sure. Do you want to elaborate on that? It's more fun if I don't. For whom? Me, mostly. You little rapscallion, you. Right, moving on then, I guess? I assume you aren't Maid May. I'm not. Maid May has pink hair. Pink, huh? Interesting. Which May are... What the hell? She left the moment you turned around to us. Of course she did. Do you know which May she was? No, sorry. She'll probably appear again at some point, so you could ask her then? Unless she vanishes on me again before I can ask her. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, you're going to spend the night here, Nene? If that's okay. Yeah. Do you need your own room? No? Miko? I was going to ask May for a second bed in here. I guess that works. What about school tomorrow, though? I'm going to go there from here together with Suzu and June. Miko already asked them about it. Huh. Okay, what about Nagisa, though? What do you mean? Isn't she going to worry about you if you don't come home? I don't think so. Let me guess, it's because you're fated to be here. No, it's because May told her. Oh, right, yeah, that makes more sense, I guess. Is there anything the two of you need? Otherwise, I'll head out again. Got a thing or two to do before bed still. We don't need anything, thank you, Sen. Yeah, thank you. Then? No worries, gals or girls. If you do need anything, let me know. Alrighty then. Good night, girls. Good night, Sen. Sleep well. Good night. I keep reading as then, but it's also Sen because... Wait, that's smart. Alright, wow. I don't know if that's coded up or maybe it's just Ren or Sen. It would still be then. Getting up and not wanting to make Nene feel too awkward, I decided to give Miko a kiss on the head, simply because not kissing her at all was never an option. Going by Nene's expression, I may not quite have succeeded though. I agree. Instead of trying to explain myself, I turned around and head out in the hallway thinking about the impressions I got while with the girls. They work pretty well together. I want to say surprisingly so, but honestly, it's not that surprising thinking about it. In fact, seeing them together just now only emphasized their similarities. Anyways, feeling content about having helped them reunite, even if I didn't do all that much, I decided to go 2 for 2 by checking in on Aki and Yui next. Well, we would know if Yui... Oh no, Yui's eyes are still gray. Oh, this is awkward. Entering their room after Aki has told me to come in since the door was unlocked, I find them lounging on the ground and quickly notice their mood to be rather desolate. Hey, you two, everything alright? What's going on? Given Yui's still white eyes, I can already imagine what the issue is, but part of me still wants to hope that they're just upset about their dinner or something to that effect. It didn't work, Sen. Shit. You weren't able to reestablish the bond? Yes, we did everything the same as last time, but Yui still has her crest on her. So there was a crest after all, huh? I'm sorry, Aki. I did not notice what happened. It's not your fault. I knew that there was a chance for things to not go exactly as planned. And at least Yui is awake now. Yeah. How are you feeling, Yui? I'm fine, I think. Still a bit sleepy. Did you end up sleeping a lot longer after I left? Almost a whole day. I only woke up a couple hours ago, after which we immediately tried doing the ritual. What exactly happened there? Was there no effect at all? No, it kind of worked at first. It felt like when Aki and I did our bonding ritual the first time around, but when Aki made me, Aki? She moaned your name during her orgasm, Sen. Oh. Yes, oh. I doubt that's related to what we did earlier though. I don't think so either. We don't think so. Okay, this is kind of awkward. It is what it is. It's not like you intentionally did anything to facilitate this. But the fact is that we can't re-establish our bond. Whether it's due to you having the hots for you or because of what we did earlier, after all, it doesn't really matter. What does matter is that we can't do it and that my Yui is apparently your familiar now, or even worse, your fiancé. Oh shit. Well, oh my god, this guy's problem is he's drowning. Sometimes the player doesn't pass the ball. You know what I'm talking about? You know, this guy's like playing basketball, but he's not passing the ball to anybody else. He's getting all the points. He's getting all the assists. He's getting all the rebounds. But then again, if it's an assist, then he did pass it that way, or passed it to him. Either way, it's like, wait, now I'm getting it confused. Either way, Filipino word would be buwaya, you know, because you're. I think it's just a testament to how, you know, when to get grabbed by a croc, or their kind or type, right? They won't let go of you. So that's a similarity I can see right there. Alright, what do you think about this, Yui? I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't feel like I'm your fiance, but I can tell that there is something. It's similar to what my connection to Aki felt like before, but not exactly the same. Well, how can you tell the difference between being my fiance and this other thing when you don't know what either thing feels like though? I don't know, or rather I simply know. It just doesn't feel correct to think of you and me being engaged. Intuition? Yes, that's probably it. I just know that that's not what this is. So just more of a familiar thing. Alright, I think I get what you're saying. You're not giving me the same feeling Suzu does either. Aki told me about your relationship. I'm happy for the two of you. Heh, thanks, Yui. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't seem too worried about this connection between you and me. Do you not mind? Seeking Aki's eyes, Yui smiles at her while answering me. I don't. I love Aki. She's my best friend and we have been together for years. The familiar bond was nice in the beginning, but now I don't feel like it's something we need. I'm going to love her no matter if I'm her familiar or yours. Or whatever I'm going to be to you. Hamster on screen. That sounds like you don't intend to do anything about our connection. I don't. Do you mind if I ask why not? Because I like it. It makes me feel good to have this connection to you even though I don't fully understand it. In a way, it feels more correct how it is now than it did when I was bonded with Aki. Let's not talk about that. Let's not compare. This is not who has the bigger dick competition, you know? This is not a pissing competition, my friend. Or maybe it is. Do you want to change something about it? We have only talked about Aki and me so far, but you're as affected by this as we are. Honestly, I don't know. If I were to go solely by gut feeling, I'd say it's fine. But But while I do like the idea of having this connection to you, I feel a bit awkward about how it came to be. I also don't quite like not knowing what exactly this connection between us is. It feels like entering a contract without knowing its terms, you know? What the hell? Censor Tadas, please. What do you mean? Like, what if this connection between us gives me some sort of control over you? If it allows me to make you do things that you'd not normally do? Do you think that's the case? Well, I don't think so, but I can't say for certain. That's precisely what I don't like about it. I wouldn't mind if you had this kind of control over me, though. Hearing that immediately sends a shiver down my spine. That... not gonna lie, that's pretty hot. I agree, that is pretty hot. But I don't think that's something you can do through our connection, though. Yeah, no, I don't think I can either. Too bad. Too bad. But we could always roleplay, though, I guess. Let's keep that in mind, okay? Yeah, we can definitely do that. This guy... but I really don't think you need to worry about any unknown parts of our connection. Right, the thing we were talking about. Why do you say that? Intuition again, maybe? This connection just doesn't feel like something that would make problems for either of us. It feels more like something meant for us to enjoy, maybe even something to bring us closer. Are you trying to rizz me, Yui? Yeah, I guess as weird as it sounds, but what you're saying feels right, so I guess we can leave it at that for now. I'm still going to see if I can find something out about it though, if only to get a name for it. That's okay, I'm curious about what it is too. So we're just accepting this now. Did you not like it? It's not that I don't like it, I just don't know what to make of it. Think of it as Sen and I becoming friends. That was what you were going for before anyways, wasn't it? Yes, but you're my sheeple, and I always will be. Sen is not going to take me away from you. Right, Sen? Yeah, and why would I? We can't exactly make Yui's bathtub dream come true without you in the picture as well, Aki. This guy... I'm just saying, you were an essential part of that dream, so... Okay, I get it. You're insatiable and have no reason to get between us when having both of us is also something you can go for. I get it. But that's not quite how I would have put it, but... I guess so. Why would I ever want just one of you? You're unbelievable, Sen. But to be serious for a moment, you really don't need to worry, Aki. I wouldn't want to see the two of you separated, so... Yeah. I know, and I haven't forgotten our talk from last night. Good. Wait, what I said then still stands then. Okay, with that out of the way though, where exactly is the new crest? It's on her thigh. Really? Inner or outer? Actually, scratch that. Can you show me, Yui? You want me to show him my thigh? Of course he wants to. Well, the crest, but since it's on your thigh, yes, please show me your thigh. But I'm not... Aki? It's just your thigh, isn't it? No, why do you do this to me? Didn't you just say you wanted to get closer to him through your connection? Emotionally, Aki, not like that. Don't lie to me, my little sheep. I can still spank you for being naughty, even if I'm not officially your master anymore. Aki? Let me guess, you're not wearing any underwear again. Maybe? Well, that just sounds like bad planning on your part, doesn't it? How? I didn't know you would want to see my thighs. Really? You couldn't have figured I would ask to see the crest. Aki also made me take them off, so I had no choice. Don't lie to your new master either, little sheep. He can spank you too. But you did make me take them off. And I also told you that you could put them back on whenever you wanted. Something you didn't do, even though we had just talked about Sen probably coming over at some point tonight. That's Aki? Come on, little sheep, show the nice man your thighs. Hell yeah, I mean... yeah, for the crest, yeah. Okay, now you're being creepy on purpose. Tisk, 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 so much fake resistance. Just admit that you're excited about it already. Okay, I'll show you. Yui gets up. Damn, she got a fatty. I mean, oh shit, man. Oh my days, we gotta catch ourselves when we're falling, you know. Catch ourselves before we get caught lacking, as they say. Yui gets up and steps into the middle of the room before taking her pants, her back turned towards me. Just don't look anywhere else but the crest, okay? Alright, welcome back. So, things got out of hand, no pun intended, and both of them bullied Yui, Aki also, and then things got a little bit frisky. Yeah, and stuff started spraying a little bit, you know. But yeah, even if Aki seems to be open for experimenting like what we did just now, I don't think she'd react too well to my active involvement. Or maybe it's just my own wish of protecting her after what she went through. Either way, better safe than sorry. Closing my eyes for a moment, I let my thoughts wander and think about various things, including my upcoming talk with Aki about Reina's sister Rai. That's true, we're about to lock the fuck in. After a couple minutes, Aki comes back out of the bathroom and joins me, interrupting my thoughts. Hey there, everything alright? Yes, everything is fine. Where's Yui? Taking a shower, she wants to head to bed afterwards too. And you? I'm not really that tired yet. Maybe I'll browse the internet for a while until I pass out. Or we could leave Yui to sleep and go downstairs for a bit. We could. What do you have in mind? Well, there's something I want to talk to you about, so I figured we could maybe find somewhere to go and spend some time together. You want to talk to me. Is it something serious? Kinda? It's about someone from your clan. I see. Well, I wouldn't mind spending some more time with you either way. I'll let Yui know that we'll be downstairs. Yeah, you do that. You do that, Aki. Poking her head into the end suite, Aki tells Yui about what we've decided to do, getting a short answer and reply that I can't quite make out from where I'm sitting. Afterwards, Aki turns around to me and gives me a smile and a nod, letting me know that we're good to go. Is that Maid May? No, who the fuck is this? Maid May has pink hair. Stepping out of Aki's room, we run into a familiar face with less familiar features. Hey, Sen. Hi. You look still not interested. Hi there, I'm May. We haven't had the pleasure yet. Hey, May, I'm Aki. It's nice to meet you. What aren't you interested in? Don't worry about it. Sen's just being silly again and trying to win me over for his harem. Of course he is. Are you part of it too? No, he doesn't want me. Actually, he doesn't want you, even though you're such a hottie. Apparently he thinks I'm too fragile or something. But you aren't, right? No, not in a way that he needs to worry about, at least. May nods knowingly. I see, that's how it is. You two know that I'm standing right here, right? Yes, so? Women. Okay, let's not get all misogynistic. Doesn't matter which May are you. I'm obviously Bar May. Now that I look at it, yeah. E thought May? How's that obvious? Because I'm hot, duh. I mean, that's the case for all versions of you, so I don't quite see how that makes it obvious. I see what you mean now. He's really persistent too. I keep telling him that I'm not interested, but he keeps complimenting me. The great effect too, No idea what you're talking about. Anyways, what are you doing up here, barmaid? I was going to go grab something from one of the empty rooms back there. So there's no bar up here. No, the bar's downstairs. Is it open? Once I get back down there, it is, yeah. What do you think, Aki? Want to go for a drink at May's bar? Sure. You want to get drunk? Do you? I don't know. I've never been drunk before. Maybe going for being drunk as our goals isn't the best. Then, but we can have a cocktail or two, I guess. How about I meet the two of you downstairs in a minute to show you to the bar, and you take it from there. Sounds like a plan, Bar May. Cool. Just wait with reception, May. Then I'll be with you shortly. Damn, May got a fatty. Okay, Sen? There are no other rooms besides ours back there. And she left in the other direction too. Oh, well, I assume there's a logical explanation for it. We could ask her about it. Yeah, maybe, if it comes up. You don't want to? I do, but with May, getting straight answers is about as likely as Yui actually wear underwear for once. Yes, okay, let's see if it comes up then. Okay, it wasn't that funny, but it's nice to see her laugh, I guess. Should we get going? Yes. Alright. Not really quick cut, I just press spacebar. Heading for the elevator, Aki and I exchange a quick glance and share a smile before we get on it and travel down to the ground floor. Once downstairs, we stroll over to the reception where May once again is napping on the counter. Poor girl, looks like she sorely needs to sleep. I wonder why, seeing as all she does is stand here and chat with us. I think because she has multiple bodies. Lots of energy, mentally straining or physically straining, I don't know. Well, at least this version of her. Do they share exhaustion? Huh. Anyways, while I'm standing around watching May sleep, it's not as creepy as it sounds, I swear. Aki seems to be lost in thought herself, so neither of us says anything for a moment. Eventually though, we hear the elevator ding and steps approaching us, pulling both of us from our respective thoughts. A moment later, May joins us and immediately waves for us to follow her after throwing a quick glance at her napping double. Leading us past a restaurant Okami and I had dinner in earlier, May takes us to a nice little bar lounge with a relaxing atmosphere in a separate room. Alrighty, what can I get ya? I throw Aki a glance, signaling for her to order first. Can I get a cocktail? Sure, you're old enough already? Wait, sorry. Sure, you're old enough already. Are you going to ask me for my ID if I say I am? No, I don't really care either way, just covering my bases here. Then yes, I'm old enough. Cool, what kind of cocktail would you like? Something fruity, surprise me. Why did we ask Sen if he has a suggestion for you? Sure, that's fine with me. So what would you like for Aki to have? You can share it too. Is there something you'd want to have together with Aki-sen? Is there, huh? Huh? How about sex on the beach it is? Maybe both literally and figuratively. You did that on purpose, didn't you? Nope, wasn't me. I just knew what Sen would ask for. Really, Sen? No. I heard you wanted to say something starting with an S though. That's right, I heard that too, which is why I knew you wanted to have sex on the beach with Aki. Screwdriver. I was going to suggest a screwdriver. Also, are we just not even going to pretend that we're talking about a cocktail anymore? We're not? Whatever else could we only be talking about? I'm barmaid. All I know is cocktails. Speaking of cocktails. Isn't the word super funny? Like it's a mixture of cock and tail, both euphemisms for male genitalia? I heard in some languages it even literally translates to dick. Isn't that fascinating? Can I get a screwdriver, May? You're no fun, but sure, have it your way. I'll get you your dicks and then leave it to your talk. Thanks, May. Feel free to chime in every now and then with a witty remark, though. Oh, really? I can? You do it either way, I'm sure, so knock yourself out. I would have, but now that I got your permission, I don't want to anymore. Huh, suit yourself then. She's fun. Who exactly is she, though? Have you seen any of the personnel at this place yet? The maid or someone? I haven't. Perrine insists on doing the maid work for both their room and ours, and I think she feels weird having someone else taking over her responsibilities. Well, that sounds on brand, but anyways, as far as I understand it... Hold on. Hey, May, your thing isn't really a secret, is it? My avatars know why. Just making sure that it's okay for me to tell Aki about it. Go ahead, she'd find out soon enough anyways. Cool. So yeah, as far as I understand it, May's pretty much every employee this hotel has. What do you mean? So far I've gotten to know her as a receptionist, the gardener, the pool girl, and now the bartender, and I've heard of her being the maid as well. Isn't that way too much for one person? You'd think so, right? But apparently she has multiple bodies and can do all these tasks simultaneously. A myth? Huh, probably for the best, given the group we're here with. Yeah. Aw, she's doing the juggles, look at that. After that exchange, we both end up being lost in thought for a moment until my mind starts wandering back to what happened before, and a question inevitably started to come up. So, what was that thing you did to Yui before that made her go nuts? I did not expect you to ask about that. Oh well, it made me curious. You want to use my secret technique to pleasure my sheeple in the future? Yes, that's pretty much exactly what I want to do. It's just something I figured out she likes a lot. Remind me next time and I'll show you what I do when I do it. Sure. And here are your drinks. Don't drink them too quickly though, they're kinda strong. Thanks, May. Thank you, May. You're welcome. Keep talking about sexy techniques. I'll busy myself over there, definitely not listening in on your conversation. You do that, May. If you have any insights on the matter of sexy techniques, feel free to chime in. I'd love to hear your take on these things. Bye! You really are incorrigible, aren't you? No idea what you're talking about, literally. Uh-huh, sure you don't. Cheers, Aki. Cheers! Go. Oh, this is good. What drink is this now? Should be a sex on the beach from the looks of it. Huh. I suppose it turns out that I like sex on the beach. You're talking about cocktails, YouTube? Right, and I'm the incorrigible one. Anyways, you said you wanted to talk to me. Yeah, it's something of somewhat of a serious topic though, as I mentioned before. I'm listening. Alright, so there's someone called Rai in your clan, right? Yes, why? Are you a fan or something? Not quite, or even remotely correct. I hadn't even heard of her 2 weeks ago. No, I'm asking because of a friend of mine. She's someone from Rai's past, and she's struggling a lot with accepting that Rai's part of Clan Anzu now. Oh, I see. It's Miss Rugamine, isn't it? Yeah, you knew? Yeah, yes, of course I know. She hasn't exactly been subtle about trying to get into contact with Rai in the past. Miss Rugamini's attempts to sneak into Rai's concerts have been a topic within the clan on multiple occasions. Lilith even considered getting involved herself at one point. But ultimately she didn't. It was too much of a risk given her own situation, so she decided to let Miss Rugamini tire herself out and for the others to just block all of her attempts. I see. What's wrong with Lilith anyways? I don't know. Not exactly, at least. She's fragile. But not always. Some days she's perfectly well and others she can't even leave her bed. Sometimes when she thinks she's alright, it might happen that she collapses out of nowhere. Huh. Do you know why they won't let Reina see her sister? I think there are multiple reasons for it. The biggest one is probably that Rai Guli is too valuable for the clan. It's about money? Are you serious? When isn't it about money? Fair point, I guess. What did they think what would happen if Reina and Rai reunite? That Reina would talk Rai out of staying with the clan? That too, but an even bigger reason is that they assume that Miss Rugamini wants to profit from Rai's success. Maybe even take over her as a manager. Nah, that's fucked up. What? That's stupid. Reina just misses her sister. Rai is the only family she has left. Well, Miss Rugamini doesn't really strike me as that kind of person either, but it's not like anyone's ever asked me about my opinion on the matter. Or that I ever cared much, to be honest. What do you mean? You know how I was. There wasn't much room for me to care about anything but what Lilith had made me think was important. You're revenge on all men, proving yourself to Lilith at the same time. Uh-huh. I heard about what happened with Mr. Rugumini after some of Rai's concerts, mostly when the others reported to Lilith and I was around, but I never cared. Because you were busy with your own problems, or what you thought they were. Yes, what I thought they were indeed. Okay, I see what you mean. I don't think you're really to blame here though. I knew you would say that. Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, and I know that you probably won't agree with me. You're right, I don't, but it's not what we're talking about anyway. Why did you ask me about Rai? What do you expect I can do, especially from here? Probably not much, but I promised Reina to at least talk to you about it. She's pretty desperate at this point. All she wants is to talk to Rai, right? Well, no, not really. Best case would be for Rai to leave the clan and go back to living with Reina, or at least to live on her own so that Reina can see her whenever. But I think Reina would settle for just being able to talk to her for starters. Do you know if Rai is aware of Reina's attempts to contact her? I don't think she is, to be honest. From what I understand, they did their utmost to keep any information about it from leaking through to Rai, for fear of it impacting her performance. That's what I figured. Maybe if we can somehow make Rai aware of it, something will come from it. Chances are they haven't made her block my number in her phone. You can contact her. Yes, I have pretty much everyone's number, at least from the vampires in the clan. That could be useful. What was your relationship to Rai? A distant one at best. We didn't dislike each other or anything, but we both had our respective responsibilities with little to no overlap. Ultimately, we didn't have much of a connection with each other, aside from being part of the same clan and being about the same age. Do you want me to text her and see what happens? The number you have, I assume it's a private number that not many people have access to, right? Yes, I think she has another number for anything business related that others from her team have access to. Two. The one I have is her private one though. So if someone were to text her from a number she doesn't know, I'm not sure. There's a chance that it would make her curious, but also an equal chance that she'd immediately tell Lilith or someone else about it. You're thinking about texting her yourself? Yeah, I figured that it is safer for you, seeing as we don't know how she's going to react to you texting to her. I'd rather not risk exposing you to Lilith or whomever. Your safety comes first, no matter how desperate Reina is. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, is there anything you can think of that might have a higher chance of making her curious rather than suspicious? I think the most obvious thing has the highest chance of success here, mentioning Miss Rugamine. At least that's the only thing that comes to mind. As I said, I don't know her too well. So much for family, am I right? It might be good enough though. Worst case, I can maybe use my contacts to track her phone and see if I can get to her that way. But for now, letting her know that I'm in contact with Reina seems to be not too bad of an angle. Would you send me her number? Just a second. Sure. Phew, I'm kind of feeling the cocktail by now. There you go. Thanks, Aki. I appreciate your help with this. It's not a big deal. I'm glad to be able to help you. Are you okay though? Was the cocktail too much or you can handle it? Or can you handle it? Are you hoping for me to be drunk? Do you want me to want you to be drunk? What I want is more sex on the beach. The cocktail, right? Oh, yes, a cocktail. I'm a virgin for crying out loud. I definitely don't want my first time to be on the beach. Did someone mention cocktail and virgin in the same sentence? Freaking May. Well, technically it was two separate sentences, but sure. I don't think Aki wants a virgin doing it on the beach though. Would probably remind her too much of herself. That's such a rude thing to say about a lady. But how about it though, lady? You seem to be kind of feeling it already, so maybe not going for another round would be best. I'm fine. Another one wouldn't hurt probably. As you wish. Can you make us another, cocktail and screwdriver, please, May? Go easy on the booze on the other one, though. Sure thing. You're the boss, Sen. Party pooper? Sorry, but I really don't want you to pass out drunk because you don't know your limit yet. Even though I'd be completely helpless and at your mercy? How would that be of use to me? You know, I wouldn't take advantage of that. Yes, I know. Otherwise, I wouldn't joke about it with you. You suck. You're way too much of a good guy, you know that? How is that a bad thing? I never said it was. You said I suck though. Yes, but in a good way. I like that you suck. What? That makes no sense. Totally does. Maybe we should have gotten you that virgin cocktail after all. Maybe you should stop treating me like a porcelain doll and take advantage of me while I'm drunk. What? What did she say? Wait a minute. I thought Sen was down bad. But maybe we were looking at this the wrong angle, folks. Huh? Why would you suggest that? Oh, also here are your drinks. Because he's got it into his head to make up this weird rule of not wanting to make any advances on me because he's afraid to hurt me. Thanks for the drinks, May. You know exactly why I have that rule, Aki, and that there is a very good reason for it. And you know exactly that you suck. Why would that hurt me? You know exactly why. I don't need to remind you of your own past, do I? This guy, he thinks advances of the guy a girl likes are the same as unwanted advances of some old pervert asshole. Well, that's not very sensible, but at the same time, and forgive me if I'm misinterpreting the situation, can you fault him for being careful given your apparent past? He's actually a really nice guy when you think about it. A hot baddie, but still very careful of someone's past, trauma, experience. No, of course not, but that doesn't mean he can ignore that what I'm telling him. That's condescending and very rude. As a barmaid, I'm qualified to tell you that you're kind of drunk and not quite capable of making important decisions right now. Oh yeah, as a drunk person, I'm qualified. Qualified, not qualified. As a drunk person, I'm qualified to tell you that you suck too. All I want is for Sen to touch me the way he touched my friend earlier. I get horny too, okay? Are you sure that you want to say all this while he's around though? Well, who is around? Sen? Sen? He's here? Oh hey there, detective. Did you come here to pick up girls at the bar? You know, we're at a hotel, so I bet there are beds around. There are indeed. Maybe we should actually get you into one now. That's what I'm talking about. Let's book a room and make me into a woman, okay? Okay, why are you talking like Yukari now? Yukari can come too if you want. She's got the hots for you anyways. Sorry, May. I don't think we'll be drinking those cocktails after all. It's okay, Sen. Do you need help getting her to her room? I think I'll be fine. Thanks though. Let me know if you change your mind. Just call me my name and I'll come. I'm not going to question that right now, but I appreciate it. Oh shit. Are you going to carry me to bed now? Sure, I guess that's easier than having you walk there all drunk. And then you're going to make me into a woman? No, stop asking for that and get up so I can pick you up. Aki gets up into her wobbly feet, holding onto her stool for support, and basically falls into my arms for me to pick her up. She's flat out drunk. I've been there, my man. I've been there. When you go past your limit, there's two things. Blackout drunk and there's brown out drunk. And then there's like you've just gone a little bit over your limit, but you're puking and you're not feeling so good, you know? Aki gets up onto her wobbly feet, holding into her. Oh wait, you're so strong. It's not like you weigh a lot. Are you sure I'm not too muscular for your taste? You're not that muscular, just lean and fit. It's not like you're a bodybuilder or something. Yeah, but tell me if you don't like how my thighs feel or on your hands, okay? Sure thing, Yukari. I'm not Yukari, you jerk. Although maybe I should pretend to be. Maybe that'd make you make out with me. It worked for her after all. She's so lucky to be Yukari. She's lucky to be herself. Yes, you made out with her after all, didn't you? Ah, she told you about that, huh? Yeah, look at that face. She's drunk as heck. Might as well tie her up and then put her in bed. She told me about a lot of things. Let's get you upstairs. Carrying Aki to the elevator, we wait for a moment until it arrives and then get on it. Aki's state seemingly having worsened even more, now affecting her speech too. Shawty, show you kind you? And probably with Masha too, and with Mr. Ash, probably unless she chose not to for what reason. Because it'd be stupid if you hadn't. You know what's funny? I could... Yeah, that's pretty much me. I got drunk one time. A friend had to like help me get back home. You know, he drove me back home. Look at that. With a couple of friends as well. Friends slash... Well, they were also my classmates back then. So, friends, yeah. But you don't want to do these things with me. But you said it was okay if I was to be the one, if I was to make the first move, right? I did say that, but no, but you said it, so you can't talk it back, take it back now. I do be like that. Well, this is kind of cute. She feels like a wife for some reason. Waifu? I know, it's why I'm thinking that's the only way to go to. No, don't say that. I won't blame you for that. Huh? Yeah, I can, of course. No, I'm not that drunk. Alright, oh, just give me a try. It'll probably taste like Shesh on the beach too. Yeah, saved by the bell, or the elevator ding in this case. Stepping out of the elevator, I make my way over to room 310, 310. Once there, I consider if I want to knock and thus wake up Yui, but ultimately decide to just make use of my powers as the main room owner, unlocking the door myself. Is this your bed? No, it's yours. Yui's right next to you, sleeping like a log again. Yui's so... she's dead tired. Look at that. Can you touch me? While you're like this, definitely not. Can you at least come down here so I can whisper something to you? I was about to say, do you think that's the oldest trick in the book? I ain't doing that. Do you really think I'll buy that? No, I'm for reals. I want to tell you something, but no one's allowed to hear. Maybe that's real? Fuck it. Yeah, sure, Aki. That's alright. I'm here. What do you want to tell me? I wanted to tell that I'm super drunk. Oh, really? I hadn't noticed if that's all. Not at all. Not at all. Alright, what else is there? Actually, can you come even closer? Maybe turn your head a bit so I can see you better. It's pretty obvious what she's trying to do. The big question now is... am I going to let her? Hell nah. I don't think that's a good idea, Aki. Tell me tomorrow when you're awake again, alright? Yeah, party boober. I just wanted to kiss. You're... Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever find yourself in a situation, I'm not gonna go... Maybe you're onto dudes and dudes, or gals and gals, or dudes and gals, whatever. Gal is drunk. Here's what I'm gonna say. Just tuck her to bed, that's it. Or help her get to bed somehow. I don't know, get her home. Get her... That's it. If she's gonna say something wild and crazy, she's drunk, or he's drunk, just ignore it. It would be awkward. If you're gonna like next day like, oh, you told me that you told me a secret. No, just forget about it, you know? Let them gradually reveal it, like, oh shit, because they'll remember bits and pieces of it. They'll get a realization, oh shit, I just told you that I love you, or something like that stuff. Or the dude or the chick is coming on to you while drunk. Let's do it, and you're gonna have to say no. You know, don't take the pleasure route. That's what I say. Well, there she goes. I don't think I need to wake Yui up to let her know. Aki should be fine. It's not like she's blackout drunk or anything. After all, just... yeah, that's me, slightly wasted. Leaving their room and locking the door behind me, I make my way into the hallway. Do I have to censor that? Stepping into my own room, I immediately get out of my clothes and throw myself into the bed. Even though I'm not nearly as drunk as Aki, I'm still exhausted from the day, so I don't bother with much anymore. One thing I do before passing out though is to check my phone, both for messages and to look into the potential banana phone upgrade for Nene. Messages first though, gotta let Reina know about my talk with Aki. No chance I'm gonna leave her hanging until tomorrow morning. Holy shit! That's a lot of messages. What did Susie say? Oh, they're at the beach. Yeah, they seem to have become really good friends over the last few days. I'm glad they get along so well. Suzu definitely needs a friend like June. We're back at the hotel now. I miss you, but I'm glad that you're having fun with Okami. Next time, invite me, okay? What a freak! Alright, where we left off. Sorry, everyone. Let's see. Yeah, I will if Okami's okay with it. Wait, we're back at the hotel. Yep. Well, I missed that. Skipped a little bit of the beat right there. I couldn't have wished for a better wife, you know that. Have a good night, cutie. Gotta remember, she's our waifu. Alright, just a quick cut because, yeah. Hello, detective. Winky face. I hope everything's well with you. Especially after our last meeting. I'm downtown tomorrow afternoon for some shopping. Would you like to meet me for a coffee afterwards? Hot coffee? Mod? Hey, anybody knows that? OGs, remember. GTA mod. I'd love to spend some more time with you. Damn, I wouldn't mind going for a coffee with her, but I don't think I can agree to anything like that. Tomorrow should be full enough already, seeing as I'm meeting Kagome and Kana in the afternoon, so there's probably not much room for me to meet up with Toka. Alright, let's see. Hey Toka, I'm fine. Yeah, but work keeps me busy as usual. Still thinking about the weekend though? I don't think I'm free tomorrow, I'm afraid. My schedule is rather full around the time you get off work. Sorry about that. I'd be down to meet up some other day later this week though. Maybe we can find a time that works for both of us. Let me know, I'd like spending some more time with you too. But this should be fine, right? I hope she understands that it's nothing personal. Reina? The main enchiladas. They are doing well, I'd say. Hina is a joy to be around, and ever since I brought her here, Mana has been happier than I ever saw her before. I think she was going to message you tonight too. I'm not sure what to make of your news about Miss Yuzuki though. Her eye color changed despite her not being a vampire. That alone disproves a few of my hypotheses. So does Miss Shinozaki's eyes changing again? You are a bit of an enigma, Sen. You know that? Was there something else of note? I'm looking forward to the result of her convo with Miss Anzo. Okay, let's see. Sen, are you still not done talking to Miss Anzo? I have to admit, I'm getting a bit anxious over here. Please text me once you're done, no matter how late it is. Yikes. Maybe getting drunk with Aki wasn't the best move. But then again, it happened while talking to her about Rise, so it's not like I failed my task successfully. I'll just message Reina, I guess. Alright, let's see. Okay, they're gonna start the app. Alright. Hey Reina, I'm alone again now. I have somewhat good news, I'd say. Sen, what did you say? Will she help me with Rai? Kind of, yeah. Aki gave me Rai's private number. You have her number? Can I have it? What are you waiting for? If you want it, yeah. However, before I send you her number, I want you to take a deep breath and try to calm down at least a little. What? Why? Aki warned me that there is a chance that Rai might immediately tell Lady Anzu about any attempt at contacting her. Coming on too strong might make her shut down any line of contact there is. I see what you're saying. Fuck! What do you think I should do instead? Well, I was thinking that it might be smart for me to contact her first and ease her into the idea of talking to you. What do you think? It could work, but are you sure that you're up for it? I don't want you to blow my only chance of getting into contact with her. What if she changes her number after you message her? I doubt that she'd go that far. But I'll be careful and not risk anything. Alright, do it. Let me know what she says, okay? Is there anything I could tell her that only you would know? You know, to prove that I'm actually contacting her for you. I have a collection of drawings of hers from when she was a kid. You could tell her how much I hated how accurately she captured her situation from back then. She'll know what you're talking about. Yeah, alright. Alright, let's see. There we go. We'll talk about the other things related to Yui and Suzu later, okay? I'll text Rai now and then head to bed. It's been a long day for me. Thank you, Sen. I appreciate what you're doing for me. Remember our deal, okay? Good night, Reina. Don't worry too much, everything will be okay. Yes. Good night, Sen. Alright. Mana's message. Yeah, we could do that. We could do Mana's. Hey! Okay, quick cut. I just had to make sure, alright? Hey, remember how happy I was about you bringing Hina to me? I still am, but... Poor Mana. Looks like Hina really has taken to living with Mana and Reina just fine. As you can see, Hina is very happy to be able to do whatever she wants. Well, not whatever she wants, but at least more than she was allowed to before. I want to thank you again, Sen. If not for you, she would have had a way worse fate. Hina and I also talked and we want to show you our appreciation. We can't do much, but would you like to maybe go to the park with us soon? Damn, it's like I already have a child. I mean, it is what it is. Reina might come too, depending on when we go. Let me know, okay? We're going to the park with Mana and Hina, huh? Alright, let's see. Okay, hey Mana, cute photo. You look a bit exhausted though. Sure, I'm down for going to the park with you. How about tomorrow around noon? Assuming you're still staying at home during the day, that is. The park is a decent distance away from Reina's place though. It might finally be time to look into leasing a car. It would definitely come in handy for a lot of things. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, let's see. How about I come pick you up and we head there together? That way you don't have to walk, or worse, take the bus. I'll head to bed now, but I'll get back to you tomorrow morning. Good night, Mana. That's going to be fun. I should look into where to lease a car before actually turning in for the night. Aya. Oh yeah. Sen, hi, how are you? How is your work trip with Kiri? That's so crazy that the police has hired her of all people to go on an excursion with you. So this is what you told them, huh, Kiri? Okay, let's see. Like, why Kiri? It's not like she's all about rules and laws and whatnot. Earlier today, she's even sent me a picture of the view from her room. I didn't know where there were any jungles nearby. Where did they send you guys? Anyways, I think this means that you won't be coming to visit us anytime soon. Unless you can teleport. Can you teleport? Nah, right? I know you're crazy strong, but that would be overkill, even for you. This is such a bummer. I was so looking forward to having you here. Chia too. Not Saya though, she doesn't care either way. Sometimes I think she might be playing for the other team, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Anyways, if you can't come here, maybe we can come to you. But if you're that far away, probably not. Unless I'll have to talk to Kiri. Catch you later. Bye. Geez, her message feels rather energetic compared to before. I wonder what's going on there. My money would be on energy drinks. Or cocaine. But I think energy drinks are more likely. Anyways, time to reply. Alright. Hey Aya, I'm fine. Just a bit swamped with work and things like that. Kiri told you about our excursion, huh? It's a bit of a secret, but yeah, we had to leave town. Probably can't hurt to reinforce the idea of us being out of town. I can't tell you why they asked Kiri though. Maybe they think she's able to scare all the baddies off or something, I don't know. That's how baddies do. Jungle might not be the right word, but it's not too far off, I guess. You're right though, I don't think I can come visit you anytime soon. Maybe you can send me a picture of yourself to tide me over though. Maybe even more than one. Not sure about you coming here, seeing as we're in a bit of a remote location. But sure, talk to Kiri, maybe she has an idea. Might as well let Kiri figure out how to tell Aya that she can't come here. See you hopefully soon. Bye, Aya. That's all. Okay, so far so good. Time to randomly message a rock star in the middle of the night. Alright, let's... Oh shit. That should help get her attention. Alright. Good evening, Mr. Igamine. My name is Detective Sen Ibuki. Some people call me Ren from a different timeline. A mutual acquaintance gave me your number earlier today. I'm texting you on behalf of your sister Reina. She's a good friend of mine and has asked me to find a way for her to get in contact with you. She also told me to remind you of how much she hated the drawings you made as a kid. According to her, you captured your shared situation from back then way too accurately. If possible, I would like to talk to you about Reina. She misses you a lot. You can call me or message me back anytime. Alright, that's that. I hope she'll reply soon, but chances are that she needs some time to think about what to do first. Anyways, can't do much more right now, so car and phone next. Hot and affordable rides in your area. That sounds like... Censor that, editor? That's a different kind of ride if you know what I'm talking about. Pretty sweet butt though. Still nope, back to my original task. Can't let myself get distracted by butts. And here, this looks like an actual car dealership. Is that a K? That's a K pickup truck? I'm kidding. Ooh! Carl's Cars, huh? Anyways, a bunch of muscle cars, a few compensators. That one looks like something Dad would drive. This one here looks great, but it's a two-seater. That doesn't exactly help me. In fact, I should probably see if I can find something slightly bigger than even a five-seater. Something bigger than a five-seater. So, no sedans. An SUV? A utility vehicle? I don't know. Let's see. Change filter, minimum cap... 7 people? A van? A minivan. Too long, too wide. That one's a helicopter. Oh, this one looks interesting. a minibus. It's a minibus with room for the 6 people in the back and 2 in the front. With how things are developing, I feel like that extra space would come in handy sooner rather than later. Oh, apparently the back can even be converted into a bed. That's convenient. Oh my god, we're gonna be heading to Dirty Laundry. Don't search that anime. Dirty Laundry, okay? But yeah, there's a car scene there. Not sure if I'd ever use that feature, but it'd certainly be handy to have. Low fuel usage rate, parking assistant, and a built-in interface with internet access to a pretty modern minibus. Also, it's an automatic, which might come in handy as well. This car seems almost perfect for what I need. Why is it so affordable? I agree. Wait a minute. Or well, comparatively affordable. I guess other cars are just that much more expensive. I'll put this one on top of my list, but I should keep looking around instead of taking the first good fit. Browsing for a while longer, it quickly becomes clear that none of the other cars are even what the fuck? Even remotely as good of a fit. After a bit more deliberation, as well as a quick glance back at the ad from before, I decided it has to be the bus. Looking into how this whole leasing thing works, I find that I just have to create an account, place an order, and give them an address to deliver the vehicle to. Without further delay, I go through the necessary steps and ultimately confirm my order of one pretty sweet bus delivered to a random spot downtown. Apparently, I don't even have to be there to meet the guy delivering the car, since it comes with a digital lock to which I get the key via email. That's a pretty modern vehicle right there. Alright everyone, welcome back. I just changed chairs and yeah. So the voice might be different again. It is what it is. Let's see. Whether that's going to be in the form of a code or some sort of scannable thingamajig, I don't know. I guess I'll find out sometime tomorrow whenever I go and fetch the bus. Oh, well, that's that. I now have a card at my disposal. Time to look into my Banana Phone account next. Pulling up the Banana Phone website, it takes me a couple minutes to find my way around. It's been a while since the last time I've used it. Scrolling the site for a while, I eventually figure out where to look to find what I need. I've been due for an upgrade for over a year now, huh? Well, but good for Nene, I guess. I'll order the upgrade to be delivered to my old place and then pick it up there whenever it arrives. Just before finalizing the upgrade, the website tells me that I could even get my new phone the next day via express delivery for only a few hundred yen. Sure, I guess. Why not? And while I'm at it, I might as well order a new case for both phones, one with a knob to make them easier to hold if they have them. They sure do, but they look a bit like butt plugs. I'm sure it's fine. I don't think Nene would recognize a butt plug anyway. After selecting the express delivery, I confirm everything, then close the app, feeling content. Looks like Nene is going to get a phone a lot faster than either of us may have expected. Well, she doesn't expect to be getting a phone anytime soon at all, but still. I'm kinda excited to give her the phone now. But not today anymore. I think I'll just pass out and deal with things tomorrow. It'd be great to have someone here right now too, but it's also not too bad to just be by myself for a bit. I've been surrounded by people a lot lately. Today I think I just want to sleep alone. Welcome back everyone. I did not show the dream, but the dream was yeah, it's a harem game, so there's a harem. Waking up, I'm somewhat sluggish for a moment, having a hard time collecting my thoughts. Is this a hangover? Did the screwdrivers screw me over? No, that's not quite it. Black nails? Wait a minute. It feels more like I went through a whole day of paperwork at the office. There's a clear feeling of mental exhaustion. But there's something else too. It feels like I can... Who the heck is this? Who is it, huh? Oh, it's June again. I wonder how she manages to get in here all the time. That's not June. Nene! That's Nene! Hey, good morning. Looks like you found your way in here again. Huh? I see you managed to tame your shaggy hair by now. Admittedly, I can be very slow at times. I knew it. I saw this a mile away. She was in the dream. Wait, no, this is Machi. I was wrong as well. What? Huh? Machi? What's going on, Sen? What are you doing in my... When did you get in here? Censor her and censor Sen. Wait, what do you mean and when did I get in here? This is my room and you're in my bed. At this point, I take a quick glance around to make sure that I'm in the right room, which as it turns out, I am. Well, no. Oh yeah. Huh. This is not my room? No, that's right. It's my room. So I'm in your bed then. Yup. When did I get in here? That's what I want to know. Huh. I don't remember coming over here. Why am I in your bed? Don't ask me, woman. I was asleep. Subscribe, like, comment down below with this channel the whole night. Okay, so this is awkward. I mean, kinda, but since you're already here, wanna snuggle a bit before we get up? Are you being serious? Sure, why not? Okay, sure, let's snuggle. This guy's good. Is that easy? I'm glad you agreed. Why is that? Did you want to snuggle with me that badly? I mean, sure, but I mainly did not want to get up yet. Oh. Well, isn't this something? Isn't this a peculiar scenario? I got confused for a bit because the hairstyle kind of threw me off a bit. But then, you know, yeah, absolutely, that's Machi. That's her dress. Starting to feel weird about the awkward silence, I decided to help Machi relax by caressing her back a bit. Huh? Oh, this is actually kind of nice. It's probably okay if we stay like this for a few minutes, right? Should be. I mean, who's gonna say something? Naturally, I get interrupted by a knock on the door to Machi's and Perrine's room at the exact moment. Mister? Hello? Have you seen Machi? Oh no, why, Perrine? Well, I guess it was a bit short-lived after all. Sorry, not your fault. Also, if you want, we can... Mister? I'm here, Perrine. Give me a moment, okay? Okay, I'll wait here. What? Can we? Huh? You started saying something before Perrine interrupted you again. Oh, right, yeah, I was gonna say that we can do this again if you want. I'll think about it, okay? I liked it, but... Yeah, you know where to find me in case you feel like wandering at night again. I still don't know how this could have happened. I don't usually sleepwalk. I don't think I can help you with that, Machi. I'll be honest. As long as it's a one-time thing, it's not too big of a concern, though, is it? No, you're right. I'll just chalk it up to the oddities of living here. Yeah. So what do you want to do about Perrine? Tell her you're here, or sneak out and pretend you were somewhere else? We can tell her, I suppose. Should we just call her in? I mean, I don't mind, but you're aware that you're still snuggled up to me, right? Just call her. I was about to say, she's her sheeple. What is Perrine gonna say? Master, that's bad. She ain't gonna say shit. She might even join in. Sure. I raised my voice slightly and called out to Perrine. Perrine? Yes, mister? You can come in now. Okay-o. Jeez Louise. What's this? You're snuggling? Hey, Perrine? How did this happen? I thought you wanted to take things slow. Huh? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Interesting development here. If you say so. Yes. I honestly don't know how it happened. I woke up in here this morning. You don't sleepwalk though. I know it's strange. We figured it might be due to the weird living situation. Huh. So you're not boyfriend and girlfriend yet? No, Perrine. Yet, huh? Don't worry about that either. If you say so, sweetie. Funny. I know, right? Hello, I have a question. If it was an accident, why are you still snuggling? Because it felt nice. Aha, I see. Was there anything in particular you needed, Perrine? I wanted to go eat breakfast with you downstairs. You're not boyfriend, come too. Care for breakfast at the restaurant downstairs, Sen? I'm not opposed, but I need to check my phone first. And Ivan is coming over to help me with something, and I'm not sure when. Okay. Grabbing my phone from the nightstand, I quickly open up my message app. There are a couple different messages. I ignore all, but in Iwan's. Alright, let's see. 5 minutes ago, huh? Depending on her means of transportation, it shouldn't take her too long to get here. Guess I won't be having breakfast with the girls. Wait, what the fuck? Wait a minute, go back. I thought there would be more. Come here, little cub. I'm heading for location now. Alright. Sorry, I'm afraid you'll have to have breakfast without me. As you can see, Iwan is already on her way over. No problem, Sen. I think we'll leave you to it now, too. I have to quickly freshen up before we can head down to the restaurant. Yeah, okay. Enjoy the food, girls. And Machi, sweetie, you know where to find me if you want a repeat of things. I wink at her. Yeah, say hi to Iwan from me. I'll see you around. Take care, you two. Call me if you need something. Thanks, Sen. No, thank you, Machi, for that delightful event. Getting up from the bed, Machi joins Perrine. Joints? Where's the joints? Where's the letter T, Sleepy? Leapy. Sleep. Fuck it. Call me M. Whatever. Machi joins Perrine and they head over into their own room, closing the door behind them. Left to my own devices, I head into the end suite to freshen up myself. While going about my usual morning routine, a stray thought enters my head and I realize that the pill's effect seems to have completely vanished. Even though I had Machi in bed with me, I did not make any overly sexual passes at her. That's good, I guess. As much fun as I had yesterday, I'm not sure that I like being under this much of an influence. Hopefully what Kuro said is true and there will be even less of an effect on me next time. Because obviously, there will be a next time. Not liking the influence is not enough of a reason to not sleep with Suzu anymore. And speaking of Suzu, I think I saw a message from her among the messages I ignored before. Seeing as I need to wait for an Iwin anyways, I might as well finish up here, then head downstairs, check my messages in front of the hotel. With that plan in mind, I assume my grooming, which I had stopped when I got lost in thought, and once finished, head out of the end suite to get dressed. Alright, making my way downstairs after being fully dressed for the day, I stop at the reception to greet May. We have a quick chat, during which I hit multiple times at her white-haired form surprising us last night. Seemingly not wanting to give up her secrets though, May feigns complete ignorance, making me give up on it after the fourth or so attempt. Since I don't know how long it takes an Iwin to come over, and I still want to check my messages, I eventually excuse myself and head out of the hotel. Yeah, I'm curious who are we messaging today, Kana and Kagome? After positioning myself near the entrance, I take out my phone and open my messages. Ooh. What about Mana? Hey, good morning, Sen. Day around noon sounds good to us. I'm still staying home, probably for at least the rest of the week. Reina and I haven't found a solution for what to do with Hina during the day yet. You want to come pick us up? Do you have a car now? I can't wait to see you again. Hina says she can't wait either. Let me know when you'll be here, okay? Their situation sounds rough. Mana can't stay at home with Hina forever. I wonder if I can do anything to help her out. Something to think about during the morning. Perhaps for now, it's time to reply to her. Morning, Mana? Yeah, I rented a car. Not having a ride just wasn't feasible anymore. I'll send you a text when I'm on my way late, alright? Wait, what the fuck? Looking forward to seeing the two of you. Two? Hey-oo. Yep, that's very okay. That's Hina, I was about to say. That's clear. Hey there, Hina. How did you know? Let's say I have superpowers. Where's Mana? Big sis Mana's in the kitchen making breakfast. You have superpowers? Maybe, if you're a good kitten and isn't her sister, I might tell you later. Does she know that you're using her phone anyway? Nope. Alright, can you tell her what I said before then? About your car and sending us a text? Yeah. Yep, I'll tell her. Told you, man. Literally, a child of innocence. Thank goodness. I'll see you in a few hours, alright? Okay, see you later, big brother. Well, it looks like Hina has discovered how to use a phone. That's not going to end this in disaster at all. Let's see if she'll actually tell Mana about my messages. Miri, let's see. Alright. Good morning, Sen. The lab results from the stuff in your apartment came in this morning. Apparently, the weird sticky stuff all over everything was like wallpaper paste. Did you hire someone to like paper your walls but forgot to pay them? I seriously think that's like what happened. Detective Kaneki says there has to be like something more to things than that, but like I know you, right? It's odd that they forget to pay your wallpapers and then like get all their stuff all gooed up by them. Oh, not all their stuff actually. The CSI investigators brought a whole box of things from your apartment that you can like have back now. You want me to bring it when I come visit you? I can totally keep it at my place until then. Heart. A box of things from my apartment, huh? I hope some of my documents have made it in there. Not sure what's up with the wallpaper paste though. It makes no sense at all. Huh. Hey Miri, thanks for letting me know. It'd be awesome if you could take my box back to your place. I definitely did not forget to pay any handyman though. Last time I had someone over for repairs of any kind was months ago. No clue why someone would drench my apartment in wallpaper paste of all things. Did the text find anything else of note? Also, did Annika say if or when she wants me to come in to talk about things? I haven't forgotten you, by the way. I still don't quite know when we can see each other though. Sorry, Miri. Maybe tomorrow might work. I'll let you know, okay? Can someone clone me already? I hate having to make Miri wait like that. She doesn't deserve it. But I also have other obligations that I have to put first. Sorry, Miri. That's Inaiwin? What a baddie. She better not be naked, man. Good morning. I hope you have a wonderful day today, husband. We both miss you. Right, the girls are going back to school today. Well, that's kinda cute. Could be the thumbnail. We will know. I'll know. Who knows? Juno's not wearing her uniform. Oh, Juno, what the fuck? June's not wearing her uniform. Her growth spurt. It probably doesn't fit anymore. It's so strange to see June now being taller than Suzu, but she looks good. They both do. Alright. Hey, morning cutie. The two of you look really good. I assume June will have to explain her sudden growth today and get herself a new uniform. Either way, take care while you're out and call me if you need me. I'll be out and about pretty much all day, but I'll come as fast as I can. Just as I'm about to put my phone away, a slight chill runs down my spine and I get the feeling that someone has been watching me. Phew! Looking up from my phone, I find myself face to face with the woman I've been waiting for. The woman of my life. Alright. Is that another character that I know? And are those cactus cosplayers or cacti? Hey, Naiwin, how long have you been standing there? Yeah, so Sen, I just arrived. You look busy, so I figured I'd let you finish and wait until you notice me yourself. Didn't take as long as I'd expected. You know the feeling of someone watching you? You felt me watching you? I shrugged. I guess so. Fascinating. But anyway, get out of the open? Yeah, let's. Register. Registering into the device first? Yes, follow me. Alright, yeah, we're recording again, okay. Heading inside, we pass by May, who still pretends to be ignored of last night's real-life cliffhanger. Who does that? Set up something potentially climatic, only to then pretend as if nothing happened and continue things like normal. Shoving my totally justified frustrations with our host aside, I wave at May, quickly make introductions between her and Inaiwin, then lead the ladder upstairs into Machi's room. Knocking on Machi's door, nothing happens for a long moment until I remember that she and Perrine went downstairs to have breakfast. Seeing as we just need a quick access to the device to get Inaiwin registered, and as I could just enter through the door between our rooms anyways, I go ahead and unlock the room. Unlock the room, what the fuck? Why did you knock on your own door? Did you expect someone to be in here? Oh, well, kinda. This is my... Oh, shit, excuse me. Oh, well, kinda. This is Machi's and Perrine's room. I forgot that they are downstairs having breakfast right now, though. Naturally, you have access to the room for security reasons. I should have figured. Well, sure, let's go with that. It's nothing. I point at the door connecting Machi's room to my own. My room's over there. We were able to get a sort of double room for security reasons. Smart. Sitting down in front of the device, Inaiwin picks it up and inspects it. What the fuck? Looks like you've set everything up correctly. Had any issues with it? Not really. It behaves as you said it would and seems to have this desired effect. Just as expected then. Give me a moment to get myself registered and we can go take a look at that friend of yours and her necklace. Yeah, go ahead. Poking herself on the device, Inaiwin doesn't move a muscle, completely tanking the pain. I wonder how often she does things like this. Maybe a lot? Because she does make the device herself. Someone has to test it and she would most likely do it. Also, is it just me or she's suckling on her finger longer than necessary? And with the eye contact. I'm curious, damn it! Looks like she had more than one thing in mind when coming here, maybe? So, you seem to be enjoying suckling on that finger a lot. The saliva of many mammals has coagulant properties, making it an easier and efficient tool to stop the bleeding of smaller wounds. Right, and eye contact is pretty important for it to work, No, not really. That was for me. Why? Did it give you ideas? Whoa, don't give me those fuck me eyes, okay? Don't look at me like that. It might have. I see. Do you want to have some fun before we head over to Hibiki's room? You want me to suckle on you too, huh? Yeah, I'd like that a lot. Are you willing to reciprocate? More than 69? 67? Fuck off, man. It's like you're reading my mind. My room? Would be disrespectful to use Holy's bed. Yeah. Damn! Well, she's censored, of course. Leaving Machi's room, we head through the connecting door into my own room, starting to shed our clothes on the way over. Finally, free again. Well, not quite yet, are you? Yes, not quite yet. I didn't want to take all the fun of unwrapping me away from you. How considerate of you. I guess I shouldn't make you suffer too long, all constrained by your tight underwear then. Alright. That would be rude indeed. How come you're wearing underwear anyways? No particular reason? Huh. Not sure that's true, but it's not like her reasons for wearing underwear are too important, I guess. Well then, let's set these puppers free, shall we? And that's where I cut this video. Quick cut. Welcome back, everyone. They actually did it. It was not a 6-9 scenario. It went the whole way, man. Things were happening. The motions. Let's go with that. Yeah. I myself headed to the big window in front of the room and cast my gaze over the area, simply enjoying the still lingering endorphin high and losing myself in thought. Eventually, though, I snap out of it again and turn to more practical things. Namely, I turn towards Machi's room, peeking in there to see whether the girls are back already. Seeing as the room is still empty, I grab my clothes and quickly sneak into Machi's bathroom to get cleaned up and dress. No point in taking turns when I have another bathroom at my disposal after all. Alright, welcome back. So, quick cut, censored still, we're just talking. Yeah, same, I'm so glad it happened though, cause Inaiwin said it was a lot more than what she expected to do here. Me too, little cub, or should I start calling you Big Cub now? I'm almost tempted to just to see Claw's reaction. Well, you can call me whatever you want, especially if you keep riding me like that in the future. Well, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Of course, who wouldn't? Yeah, I'd like that a lot. What a fucking gooner, man. I'm certain it will happen again. I had a very good time. Well, I'm glad to hear that. But I guess we should get to what we were actually meant to do now. Let me get dressed first, then we can go take a look at this mysterious necklace. Too bad, I like the current look quite a lot. If only. Oh my days, censor June's mom, Hibiki. With June at school, nobody's there to open the door for us, so I unlock it with my master key. Do you need anything before we take a look at the necklace? I should be fine, thanks Sen. Alright, I'll leave you to it and just watch from over there then. Sure. Crouching down next to Hibiki first, Inaiwin cast her glance across her prone form looking for something. How long did you say she's been unconscious for? Almost 2 days now. As far as I'm aware, the last time she was conscious was on Monday evening. And before that, she showed signs of memory loss. Yeah, but only temporarily. It seemed like there were two states to her. Fully lucid, and able to access her memories while the necklace was dormant, and confused while it was active. I see. You said the necklace pulsed at some point? Right before she lost access to her memories, yeah. Interesting. I will conduct some tests on it now. Placing a small unassuming cube into the nightstand and activating it, Inaiwin opens a black hole to another pocket dimension right above it. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that's how you're transporting your tools. You really shouldn't be. Why is it empty though? It's not, it just prevents any light from entering. See? An upgrade? Yes, I'm almost at the point where I can add it to your watch too. You're incredible. I know, thank you. This guy can't stop rizzing. Any issues with your watch since we're already talking about it? No, it's working flawlessly so far. Like her. I mean, good. Let me know if it shows any unusual behavior. Like what? Weird noises, random activation, randomly displaced matter, that can happen? In theory, yes. But the chances are infinitesimal. Otherwise, I wouldn't have given it to you. I'll keep an eye out, I guess. Turning her attention towards Hibiki, Inaiwin brings one of her devices close to the necklace and activates it. Beep beep beep. Beep beep beep. Beep 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 beep. Of course. Not having the faintest idea what the fuck she's doing, but also not wanting to be the guy who asks insane questions while someone's focusing, I can only stand and watch Inaiwin do her thing. Wee woo wee woo wee woo wee woo. That's surprising. Over the next few minutes, Inaiwin keeps pulling out a seemingly random collection of gadgets and doodads. She keeps poking and prodding and scanning and monitoring Hibiki from various angles, all while making sure to never touch the necklace directly. Well, because the necklace could, I don't fucking know, explode and then everybody loses their memory, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Again, I can only stand and watch her do her thing, scratching my head in cluelessness in the meantime. Eventually though, she seems to finish her test and puts away her devices. Leaving the pocket dimension open, she turns around to me with a look somewhere between confusion and fascination. The look on your face tells me that the solution isn't as straightforward as we'd like it to be. That's one way to put it. The necklace, while seemingly magical in nature, is very much technological. It's astonishingly intricate. I can't quite trace its mechanisms without fully disassembling it, but its control over her mind speaks volumes. If I had to guess, I'd say the creator is someone with a deep, perhaps even dangerous understanding of the mind. Whoever crafted this did not just build a device. They designed a construct capable of manipulating memory and sleep with a level of precision I've rarely seen from someone outside of my family. Damn, that sounds impressive. What do we do about it though? We should be able to just jam it. Jam it as in jam its signal? Precisely. The necklace seems to be wirelessly communicating with some other remote device. Doesn't that mean that whoever put this on her can just track her location at all times? It would, usually. However, the device cloaking displaces towards triangulation, not adding something as simple as that would have been a major design flaw. But it doesn't distort the signal itself. It doesn't, otherwise all means of wireless communication would be inhibited as well, meaning cell phones would not work either, for example. I could have added that kind of functionality, but cutting off communication with a protected space like this would be problematic. Okay, so they can't locate her, but they still have some sort of connection to her. Yes. And when we jam their signal, the necklace stops working, making Hibiki wake up? That's unlikely. How so? Someone capable of designing a device like that wouldn't make its functionality depend solely on the wireless connection. Most likely there's a default state and an active state. The active state being dependent on the signal, and the default state being what it uses when the signal is lost. Okay, I guess that makes sense, but didn't you say jamming it would be enough? To cut it off from whoever's controlling it, from that point, I should be able to deactivate it manually. Is that going to be as easy as you make it sound? It should be. The device emits a series of finely tuned electromagnetic pulses, subtly altering your neural pathways, thus shifting your state of consciousness. Once the connection to the outside is gone, I should be able to override the pattern and revert her to a natural state. Removing the device shouldn't be an issue anymore at that point. What about the potential safeguard we talked about? It's simple but elegant. Removing the necklace while it's actively influencing her would simply put, fry her brain. By overriding the pattern, I can completely disconnect the device from her and remove it while it holds no more power over her. Okay, that sounds good. Do you have everything you need for that with you? Yes, give me about 10 to 15 minutes. Sure, yeah, I'll go sit down by the window while you work. Thanks, Sen. Doing as I said, I wander over to the window and slink down to one of the armchairs and glance out of the window. Guess I might as well check my phone while I wait for Naiwin to finish. Swiping through my notifications, I find a confirmation mail for the dispatch of my new phone, as well as a notification of delivery for my new van. Nice! Looks like both Nene and I will be getting new toys today. Besides a few other arbitrary notifications about various app updates and the odd advertisement from my shopping apps, there's also a short message from Mana. Hey Sen, sorry about Hina, she knows she's not supposed to open my messages, but you know how she can be. Anyways, I just wanted to let you know that we'll be ready when you get here. Can't wait to see you again. It's good to know that Hina is reliable enough to let Mana know about important things. I wasn't sure if she'd get distracted before telling her or not. Still hearing Inaiwen tinkering next to Hibiki's bed, I start browsing some online shop for things I may potentially need to buy again soon. Sometime in the middle of what ends up being an extended online shopping spree, the tinkering noises stopped though. Looking up, I find Inaiwen seemingly being done with her work. How did it go? The necklace is disabled, all that's left is taking it off of her now. Wow, well done Inaiwen. Thanks little cub, want to join me over here? Yeah, I'll come over. Crouching next to Inaiwen and Hibiki, I take a look at the necklace. It's not glowing anymore? That's how it looked when she was lucid. Good, it's further confirmation that it's in the right state to be taken off. You're really impressive, you know that? I did know that, but thank you nonetheless. What the fuck? I mean, whoa! Oh my days, you guys are sick, man. So, you can take the necklace off her whenever. Wait, me? Why am I the one taking it off? I did all the work disabling it, didn't I? Well, fair enough. I guess I can at least take it off her. My god, look at those bazongas. I mean, reaching for the necklace around Hibiki's neck, I can't help but be a bit nervous. If she were to open her eyes now, well, it would look like all kinds of weird. Here's hoping she'll sleep for a bit longer. After a few nerve-wracking seconds of fiddling behind Hibiki's back while being rather close to her, and accidentally bumping into one of her very soft yet bouncy boobs with my elbow once, 1.5, I managed to unclasp the necklace. Phew, okay, I officially hate removing accessories like this. Really? You seem like you enjoyed being close to her. Har. What, you don't think she's a good-looking woman? I never said that. Hibiki is actually quite attractive. It's still weird getting this close to her when she's asleep. Subscribe, like, comment down below. And unaware though. Was? What? She was asleep. Subscribe, like, comment down below. Huh? Oh, come on. Hey, Hibiki, good morning. Sen? Did you hear anything just now? Trying to focus on me, she sleepily replies in a rather hoarse whisper. Do you mean what you said about me and how you got close to me while I was asleep? Well, in my defense, I did not do anything unsavory. Why did you get close to me? And who's your friend? Hibiki audibly clears her throat. Actually, could I get something to drink, please? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Getting up from beside Hibiki's bed, I quickly hop over to the mini fridge behind me and grab a bottle of water. When I turn back around, she's already sat herself up in her bed, already looking a bit more lively. Here you go, Hibiki. Thank you, Sen. Censor her even more, guys. To answer your questions from before, well, this is Inaiwin, a good friend and a colleague of mine who also happens to be rather talented and knowledgeable in all things technological. Hello, Inaiwin. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is all mine, miss. Please call me Hibiki. I'm not as old as I look. Although apparently I haven't lost all my charm yet, if we go by what Sen said before. I really need to stop voicing my thoughts about attractive women out loud. Oh, please don't. It was actually quite a pleasant way to wake up for an old woman like me. Anyways, you might not have noticed yet, but your necklace is gone. That's why I had to get close to you before to remove it. My necklace? Why would you want to take it off me? It wasn't just an accessory, Hibiki. It's been influencing you for years now. Influencing how? By ending this video. It's quite short, I know. We might be going for more an hour and 30, maybe 2 hour short videos. Rather than going the 3 hour, 4 hour route. Trust me, it eats up time, okay? And my voice. Everybody knows this. So I have to cut this video right here. Thank you for watching. Watch my other videos if you want. If you don't, go for it, whatever. Subscribe, like, comment down below. See you. Good luck on whatever you're doing IRL. Bye.